Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, infill cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated ultras, real Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
I already know it's the Bredren, your brother, aka Facts, man.
It doesn't take much for you to switch your payments to Square. Sign up in minutes at square.com.
Yeah.
Y'all know we about to get
guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear.
Oh man,
With your boy shit.
Man, with it.
Motion Glitch. We cool niggas. This is the
Boogie
cool.
Major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. War looking for the fallen, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, this family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Sick. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Sick. Study the gang, how they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Poor looking for the fallen, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Brain. I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This is guaranteed, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, what it do. And I thought I'd be putting it up. Your page show, your social engineering. You already know what it is, man. What's happening? What's good? OG, what's happening? Everybody else in the building, what's happening? You know? Yeah, man. OG said Jim Jones said Jim the oldest YN on the planet. Peter Pan of Harlem. Peter Pan of the Bronx. That nigga ain't from no damn Harlem. That nigga from the BX, man. You already know we about to get to it, man. I'm about to cam up, man. And yeah, this show, man, we gotta have this show, man. It's important, man. We absolutely got to talk about it. Absolutely got to have this show because we got to set some things straight, man. You know what I mean? We got to set some things straight. We got to set some things straight, man. We are not YNs, brethren. We are not YNs. Say it with me, y'all. We are not YNs, brethren. Speaking to all the men and all the males on their way to being men, becoming men. We are not YNs, not anymore at least. You know what I mean? Not anymore. At one point in time, we was. You know? At one point in time, we was YNs. Many years ago. But see, now you got to evolve into a grown man, Jack. And for some of us, it has proven to be very difficult to do. A lot of us don't want to let go of the past. We don't want to let go of our youthful years when we was young mustaches, without a care in the world, getting money, smashing chicks, and doing all the stuff that young YNs do. But at some point, we got to grow up, right? At some point, you got to become a goddamn man, Jack. And that's a fact. And tonight's show is all about manhood, masculinity, and shout out to my brother, Sir Ism, man. Y'all go subscribe to my big homie, Sir Ism, right now. Manalytics, man. I love that term, man. I love Uncle Sir Ism came up with that damn term, man. Manalytics, y'all get your manalytics together, man. What's your manalytics, man? Your stuff, man, your business, your finances, your living situation, your health. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep your knowledge up, your energy up, man. This is your manalytics, man. Your credentials, man. What have you done? Your experiences. You know, your accomplishments. That's your manalytics, man. Shout out to Sir Ism. Right? Shout out to the homie Sir Ism, man. Today we're going to talk about manhood, and we're going to talk about arrested development. We're going to talk about perpetual YN, or what I call the Jim Jones effect. Right? Now, we all know who Jim Jones is, right? But let's do some brief history real quick, right? Before we get into that. Because we got to always get back to the facts, man. Like, we got to, you know, Stacks with the Facts is my name. And you got to know that the facts is my game. Now, let's be very clear. Jim Jones of DISSECT got his name from this guy right here, whom I'm pretty sure lots of y'all are already familiar with. Jim Jones was an American cult leader, preacher, and mass murderer who founded and led the People's Temple. Right? We all know that back in the day, he had the People's Temple out there in Jonestown and Guyana. All the people, mass suicide. You feel me? Y'all can go do your research if you're not familiar with Jim Jones. Dan Patrick, what's happening? He said, what up, my guy, Virgil? Jim Jones is the hood Peter Pan because he follows the teachings of Michael Jackson, never become old. Rest in the essence to Mike Jack, man. Right? So we got our brother Jim Jones, who took his name after this guy, Jim Jones, who was the cult leader that led all them people to their death. Mostly black people. And they all drank the Kool-Aid. This is where the term "don't drink the Kool-Aid" comes from. All right. Yeah, right. This is where he get his name from. So don't ever forget that, man. When we're talking about Jim Jones, Capo, Jomo, this is where he got his name from right here. So let's just start there, right? Before we even go any further, we got to start there. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. Perpetual YN. Yeah, I heard that. I've come across that in my studies too, Dan Patrick. You know, Huey was a Marxist. So, you know. But this is the Jim Jones we talking about right here. Jim Jones, a.k.a. Capo, a.k.a. Jomo, right? Out of DISSECT, right? And I done spoke on this before, so I'll touch on it briefly again, right? Back in the day when Cam came out with his second CD called SDE, Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment, and I gotta say my man Killer was ahead of his time because now he has the sports show on YouTube, one of the top ones on YouTube right now. So he kind of predicted this back in what, 98, 97, when he dropped SDE. So, you know, shout out to Flea, man. But Jim Jones was in the video for one of his singles off of that, featuring Shauna from out of DTP, Disturbing the Peace with Ludacris. He had a song called What Means the World to You, right? Featuring Shauna on the hook. And Jim Jones not only was in the video, but he directed the video as well. So I give Jomo his piece for he directed a lot of DISSECT videos. So, you know, I respect him for his business savvy and his ability to remain relevant and put himself in position around people who doing his thing so he can do his thing. I do respect that about Jim. So let's not just, this ain't just a show that's about blazing Jim, because we're going to roast his ass for sure. But we got to always keep it 100 too. I respect his business mind, his hustle hand for being relevant for the past damn near 30 years. You know what I'm talking about? Can't do nothing but respect it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's a lot of things I don't respect about Jim that I can't respect about Jim. And he is a big representation of what I talk about when I talk about Arrested Development, Man Boy. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kids ass niggas like Jim Jones. We all know niggas like Jim Jones. We know more than one. And I'm telling you right now, up in that Who's Gal, you know what I'm talking about, in that joint, it's a lot of Jim Jones niggas running around that joint. You hear me? It's a lot of Jim Jones ass niggas running around in the prison. I'm telling you right now. Massive. But when it comes to this perpetual YN syndrome or the Jim Jones syndrome, you know, Jim Jones is the poster child. I'm talking about like my man OG said, man, he's the Peter Pan of Harlem. He's the Peter Pan of old niggas that refuse to grow up from being a young nigga. Right? So we're going to get to it, man. Listen. I could sit up here and say a whole bunch of stuff about Jim from back. I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep it very current, very present. XL Pro was having balling. Right? We fly high. You know it. Ballin'. Right? Which was a hit song. Is still a hit song. It is his most popular and known song. And I'm pretty sure he makes a nice amount of money going around performing that song, which he should, right? But at the same time, Jim Jones also represents a very, very, I don't want to say negative. He represents a very lucrative, if you would. You know what I'm saying? He represents a very vast amount of us black men, or should I say males, right? And you know, he got his Peter Pan thing going on, man. He just don't want to grow up, man. And we all see it through his antics. I think, and I didn't watch this, I just know from proxy, but I think Jim really exposed the level of lame nigga he is for real when he got on that Love and Hip Hop shit, and just everybody was exposed to his relationship to his longtime woman, Chrissy, right? We should all hope to get a chick like Chrissy, you feel me? As far as, you know, staying down with a brother 10 toes, no matter what. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? When you a lame, you a lame. Now, I seen this picture with Jim Jones says pink alignment for Dipset came from him. Like, if pink came from him, why ain't we see nobody but Cam wearing pink then? Is he saying he told Cam to wear pink? Could be argued. Really don't matter for real though. To be honest with you. When you think of Dipset, you don't think of Jim Jones. You don't think of Jewels. You definitely don't think of Freaky Zeke. Shout out to Zeke, man. Zeke was one of my brothers, rest in the essence to K-Bro. Zeke was one of my homeboys' good friends, man. They was real cool with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, man, when you hear Dipset, you don't think of none of them other than you think of Cam. Flat out. Put a number 11 in the chat. Or don't even put in the number 11 in the chat. Put the name of the artist from out of the whole Dipset camp that first comes to your mind when you hear Dipset. Go ahead and type it in the comment section for your brethren, your brother, man. I'm trying to see something. When you think of Dipset, Harlem, New York, who is the first artist out of Dipset that comes to your mind? Right? Better yet, let me get a little bit more specific. Who's the best out of Dipset? Who's the most known, the most popular? Still relevant to this day, still spitting bars to this day, consistently. Exactly. Shout out to everybody from Dipset, though. Shout out to Hell Rail, J.R. Ryder. Shout out to 40 Cal. Shout out to Jay Bezel. Shout out to my man Uncasa. You know, shout out to Luca Brasi. Shout out to Duke the God. Shout out to Tito Poppins. You feel me? Shout out to the whole Dipset, man. Shout out to Milk. You feel me? Tone. Freaky. You feel me? Zeke is a real ass nigga, man. You feel me? Shout out to all them brothers, though. But, I mean, let's just be honest. When we think of Dipset, we think of Cam. You know, and to be more honest and real, we would have never heard of Dipset if it wasn't for Cam. Right? If it wasn't for Cam, we would not know who Dipset is. Right? So, you know, man, let's just be real with that and be clear with that off top. We wouldn't even heard about the damn Jewels, Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke, or anybody else if it wasn't for Cam first doing this thing. And that's a fact, right? But Jim Jones, over the past few years, has just shown again and again why he is a perpetual YN, right? This is funny, man. Right? Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
People have been, a lot of people have been poking at my age, and I'm in my 40s still, so that's funny to me. Most of these people, it's funny because most of these people favorite rappers are either my age, older, a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Even people like Drake and Meek and all of them. Everybody's barking on 40 right now, but it's cool because when I was younger, I remember me consciously poking at Jay's age, so it's kind of funny to me. So then they got this thing on, I'm the oldest YN.
Yeah.
It's funny and things like that. So, I mean, but my whole thing is like this, there ain't no age on motion, and money doesn't come with an age limit on it. So the whole age appropriate, I turn it to wage appropriate. So you niggas need to start acting your wage, you heard?
Yeah, man. See, Jim's like it though. Jim he liked to be known as the oldest young nigga. He likes that. He liked that. You can tell that Jim was one of them niggas who just wanted to be the man, right? He wanted to be the boss. Everybody can't be the boss. Everybody's not good at being a boss, and clearly Jim's not good at being no boss. We found that out during the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, which is still just crazy to me, right? It's just wild to me, right? It's wild to me that Jim was on the phone speaking in the way he was with Shotty and I forget the other guy name from out of the 5 Trey or Treyway. It just was weird to me how Jim didn't get indicted like everybody else did, talking crazy on the phone like that. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I wish jail on nobody because I don't, but I know how shit like that goes. It's just crazy to me how he ain't get indicted for that. Wasn't under investigation for that. That's wild. But yeah, though, man. That's an example right there. Jim likes being known as the oldest young nigga, if you ask me. I think he likes it. He embraces it. You know?
We on live.
I'm gonna catch up.
We on live.
I'm gonna catch up.
One thing about the oldest youngin', he gonna always flex. He gonna always stunt. He gonna always show you he ballin'. Everywhere he go, he gonna have a roll of money and he gonna flash it. That's the oldest youngin' for you. One thing about the oldest youngin', he gonna always flex. He gonna always stunt. He gonna always show you he ballin'. Everywhere he go, he gonna have a roll of money and he gonna flash it. That's the oldest youngin' for you. One thing about
not the oldest youngin', man. This is wild, Jim Jones. That's not a good look for being known as the oldest young nigga, man. That's not.
Jim Jones is the oldest young nigga I know. And he's even getting money. So Jim Jones is the oldest young nigga I know.
The oldest young nigga.
And if it's so whack, then why you ain't out here making some hot shit? Show us what the fly shit is.
You ain't do nothing in 15. You ain't have nothing in 10. You ain't been living. You want to stop playing out here with these young kids like that. You heard? Like, you're making yourself look crazy. You're making yourself look old and salty. You heard? Like, I don't have an old soul. Yeah, I'm a bit older, but I'll never have an old soul. I'll never be an old man. I'm not going out like that. I'm going to live like a young man forever. You heard? I got the money to. I'm enjoying this life. I'm not trying to be all stuffy, you know. And I see a lot of these dudes turn into senior citizens before us with the comments that they're making. And it seems like they're not even trying to help the younger generation. And you got kids. Y'all got kids. Like, how does that work? You dig? Like, your kids are listening to the comments you're making. And some of your kids are in the same profession as you. So it's like, is that a reflection on your kid also? Or are you just saying that for being bitter because you're not lit out here? And that's for nobody. I'm just saying for the older people that I see making these comments on these platforms and shit like that. And it's not one, it's not two, it's a lot of them. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. You ain't got no motion. So I feel like it's you kind of hating.
Was hating on them?
And if
and dudes be killing me with this, man. Everybody ain't hating, man. Y'all gotta relax with that hating term. A lot of y'all dudes be sounding like bras. You know, that's the stuff bras say. When bras is getting held accountable, or you know, when you bringing some things to a bra awareness, man, that she might not necessarily like because it's true, and they start saying you hating or start saying you trying to control them or some shit like that. That's how this nigga here sound, man. It sound like a broad talking about somebody. Everybody, I'm not saying there's people that be hating on Jim. It definitely is, more than likely. But when a guy like me is speaking on Jim, one thing for sure, two things for certain, I ain't hating. I remember I told it off top. Shout out to Jim for having 2 decades plus success, relevancy in this damn hip hop music industry. And as far as my knowledge, his name ain't connected to none of this P. Diddy type shit. So he just a representation of a demographic of us that, sad to say, is quite a few of these guys. And that's a fact, XL Pro. He definitely did. Right? And he was from the roughest streets of New York, just as rough as Jim Jones, man. That boy from Hollis, Queens, man. That's not a nice neighborhood. I don't know about now. It's probably gentrified now, but I know growing up, I know Hollis, Queens was hardcore. So, if not more raw than Harlem. But you know, that's neither here or there. But, you know, Jim, you know, you get your perpetual young nigga on, Jim, man. Everybody can blood clot see it.
How you come? How you come? You say we outside? Where we at, man? Where we at? Yes, sir. Where you come from, brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see how you got your Tim's lace. Woo-hoo.
The lack don't lack, you heard?
You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF after I sat and took the meeting for you? You took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
I'm gonna shut up. It's either the Joe Freshest or the protection. Huh?
You dropping bread, baby.
Oh wow.
You dripping money over here.
Well,
the lack don't lack, you heard?
Jim, man.
I look at Dipset, I always looked at them as a collective. You know, Ken was always the leader. Killer Season, he had Paid in Full. Ken was always doing his shit. But I looked at Jim Jones and Jewels, Hell Rel, Freaky Zeke. All them niggas was a big part of Dipset.
Yeah.
It hurt for me to see this, but this happened before.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Cameron is a funny motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga said you're not even from Harlem.
He from the Bronx.
You from the Bronx.
While he has a song out called Harlem.
I like Jim Jones, me personally.
I do too.
I think Jim Jones is an old young nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly I feel like a lot of us are going to grow up to be
similar to Jim
Jones.
Nah, brother.
Only because
I know what he mean, but nah.
It's like I'm old, but I'm still hip. I look at Dipset. I always look at them.
You know what I'm saying? This is the word about you, Jim. You the old young. You know it. Like I said, I think Jim is embracing it. I think he likes it. You know, he like being known as the oldest young nigga. Right?
Roddy, we get you on Capo? Cap on Roddy.
Oh,
Your Bronx is your Harlem, nigga. Fuck all that. Tell me what's the problem, nigga. I'm too thorough. I move thorough. My crew thorough. Let me answer your questions. I'm a legend up in 2 barrels. Like Kevin Childs, I've been ducking the federal rounds. Listen, my mama, I want drama. These niggas was never wild. I know you. When Tifa Hilltop will bring the work down for me. I keep playing. My young boys will burn the earth down for me. Like I start playing in the field. It's like the first down, homie. You niggas is acting like bitches. Will pull your skirt down, homie. But Stephen Law, they try to knock me off my dean. Been a shooter, it's over, you stupid with coppers. Your Bronx is your Harlem, nigga. Fuck all that. Tell me what's.
You serious? Said Weeks Ave, man. He said Weeks Ave. That's in the Bronx, man. You know what I'm saying? Weeks ain't no soft ass area. That's where my man Hell Rail from, man. Weeks Ave is the hood. It's just not Harlem, man. You know?
Every time you see me in the news, it was over diplomats. When I get sued and shit like that, it be over diplomats. When I'm kicking ass, when I come to the club 30 deep, it did what? It made the diplomats look good. You heard? When I'm banging blood, it was good for them, right? It was good when it was good for them. You heard? When it wasn't good for them, oh, nobody wanted to be a part of the Bloods. But when the Bloods became popping and it became the notoriety of the Bloods started becoming, oh, everybody want to turn blood. No, I didn't put that on camera because I was glamorizing. I put that on camera because this is what we was going through. Every time you see me in the news, it was over diplomat.
Crying and shit, nigga. Shut up, nigga. I ain't gonna ever forget that. Like, nigga, shut up, nigga. Right?
You gotta put your chest forward.
Whoa. Yo. I'm so, bro. I'm just doing whatever, bro. My bad.
That's crazy.
Here's
a dip. Here's a dip. That's a dip. Come on. You gotta go down. Yeah. You got some training to do, but you got the idea.
So you got some training to do. You got some training to do. What? After what? Oh, this YN, man.
Your boy Chris too smooth, man. Who am I here with today?
Chapo.
That's my boy. I see you just now. I'm gonna talk to me next. I want your fake start with the hat. How much the hat?
How much the hat?
The hat, yeah.
What I got on? Oh, $50 for the
$50 for the hat.
Harlem shit.
Okay, how much the chains? How much the chains, my boy?
This one is like 70.
70, okay.
This one's like a buck.
A buck, 100, okay.
It's like 50 for that. 50 something, I believe it was.
All right.
This is like a dub.
A dub, okay.
I don't know what I paid for that.
My boy, how much for the jacket? How much for the jacket?
I got that for free.
How much the jeans, my boy? How much the jeans?
What's these purple? These like $2 something.
$2 something. I see the cakes, my boy. Talk to me next. How much for the cakes?
I don't know. Somebody brought these for me.
Somebody bought these for you again?
A lot of water though. A lot of Mazda.
A lot of Mazda.
Oh my God.
And if it's so whack, then why you ain't out here making some hot shit? Show us what the fly shit is. You ain't do nothing in 15. You ain't have nothing in 10. You ain't been living. You want to stop playing out here with these young kids like that. You heard? Like, you're making yourself look crazy. You're making yourself look old and salty. You heard? Like, I don't have an old soul. Yeah, I'm a bit older, but I'll never have an old soul. I'll never be an old man. I'm not going out like that. I'm going to live like a young man forever. You heard?
This nigga Jim Jones said he gonna live like a young man forever. That's very interesting. Let's unpack that. Live like a young man forever. At what point do you go from being a young man to a grown man? Because as long as you stay a young man forever, you ain't never going to be a grown man. At some point, you have to make the transition from being a young man to a grown man. Right or wrong? Exactly, OG. Arrested Development. Are y'all familiar with it? Y'all familiar with Arrested Development? Remember the group Arrested Development? Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Y'all familiar with what Arrested Development is? This is really what Jim Jones and a lot of you niggas are suffering from. Arrested Development. Hold on. This is what a lot of you niggas out there are suffering from, for real. Arrested Development refers to a situation where a person's physical, emotional, or mental development is not progressing as expected or is stopped prematurely. It can happen for various reasons, including early trauma, neglect, or other developmental issues, right? Elaboration, developmental stagnation. Arrested development suggests that a person's ability to mature or evolve at a normal pace is being hindered or blocked. In psychology, can refer to a situation where someone's emotional or social development has been stunted, possibly leading to difficulties in interpersonal relationships or dealing with complex emotions. And I think we just got a real good display of that from Jim as he's on the radio crying about why he ain't this and why he ain't that, and he did this for Dipset and Dipset and Dipset. Nigga, shut up. That's what you signed up for. It ain't nobody's fault that you fell off and became non-relevant. Nigga. Everybody from Dipset had their fair share and opportunity to take their career wherever they wanted it to go. Invest their money they made however they wanted. You don't hear my man Uncasa crying about Dipset. The only thing Uncasa saying, and I feel him on this, he just don't like how everybody beefing in this online and stuff right now. I do understand where Un is coming from on that. My man Dead Patrick saying, my honest opinion, they usually be the ones who grew up too fast and hit a roadblock in their maturity. That's a fact, and you all the way right. You all the way right, Dan Patrick. That's an entire fact right there, my nigga. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sit up there and hit that $ next to that chat thing. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know, we monetize over here. We doing business. We conducting business right now. Tap in, walk with me, support your interest. Right? Arrested Development. And I think we just seen Jones display difficulties in interpersonal relationships or dealing with complex emotions. Childhood trauma or neglect can significantly impact a person's ability to develop emotionally and socially, potentially leading to arrested development. Someone might look physically mature, but have difficulty understanding complex emotions or social situations. The term can also be used in a broader context, such as when a technological or cultural development is stalled due to certain factors. So I just wanted to show y'all that, just so y'all know that our brother Capo, right, along with many, many others, sad to say, are suffering from what is known as arrested development, right? Perpetual young niggas, Peter Pan ass niggas, never grew up ass niggas, old 50-year-old boy ass niggas. Niggas 50-year-old talking about some I'm outside. You know, dressing like a young. Now listen, and I'm not even gonna sit here and do it like that. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, because I understand where Capo coming from when he said that, or when he says what he says. Right? I know what he means. Right? Now me, I'm 43. I'm pretty. How old is Jim? I mean, like 49, 50. Jim Jones actually is 48. He ain't even 50 yet. He's 48. He what? 5 years older than me. 6 years older than me. He be turning 49 in July 15th. My nigga Joseph Guillermo Jones. Right? Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand where he's coming from, because I understand what he mean when he say he ain't gonna be no old nigga. I mean, I understand where he's coming from with that. You know what I'm saying? When he said I ain't gonna, but I definitely want to grow into being an old man. I want to be as old. I want to be as old as Yeshua HaMashiach is going to bless me to live. You hear me? If I could live to be 1 billion years old, let's go. Me too, every now and again, man. I just be real casual with my clothes nowadays. I've always been a graphic tee guy, so I'm always going to wear graphic tees. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm always going to wear graphic tees. I love my sneakers, but I definitely throw on the hard bottoms, the loafers, the nice pair of Chelsea's, man, a nice suit, you know, some nice attire on the grown man's side, you know, slacks and whatnot, you know, jackets, you know what I'm talking about. You know, we can put it on when we need to put it on, but when it comes to our brother Jim Jones, it's not even so much as how he dressed. You know what I'm saying? It's not even the fact that he wears expensive jewelry, because make no mistake, the whole jewelry thing really ain't age specific. You know what I'm saying? Really not age specific. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him that too, though. It's the whole image. It's the persona. It's the energy, if you would. You know, Jim is 48, but he carries on as if he's 28 or maybe even younger. You know, the antics of what we see these young rapper boys doing nowadays, Jim is still perpetuating that at damn near 50 years old. And I respect him for being considered what you would say maybe an OG and, you know, interacting and engaging with the younger artists, especially coming up out of New York and younger artists around the country. I definitely respect Jim for doing that, lending his hand, his name, everything that come with that. Jim Jones, DISSECT, Capital. I respect that, but I also do not respect the perpetuation of the image of the young nigga as an old nigga, right? Especially being in the position that the brother is in. You know what I'm saying? You would think that at his age, you know, he would be more along the lines of, you know, what Cam is doing. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, I don't mean just wearing suits. I mean, you know, elevating your game. you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Elevating your game, expanding your brand, your you know, expanding your thing that you built all these years ago through DISSECT, and you know, now that you basically on your own now, you know what I'm talking about. Sit up there and show us how you evolved as a man. But this is the same Jim Jones from 2005, 20 years ago, literally. Literally the same Jim. And like with so many people we know, not to just keep the focus on Jim, but Jim is just the poster child. He's the image for lots of guys like him, which we all know Jim Jones ass niggas. Niggas just don't want to grow up. Got the gray in the beard. You got kids that's down there grown. We are getting into our late 40s, 50s. It's just certain stuff we do at the age we are now that we don't do that we used to do back then. And it's just like with Jim and guys like Jim, you know what I'm saying? It's like they stuck in, like I say, Jim stuck in 2005. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck in the 05 wave. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck on that 05 wave. My man Dan Patrick said, agreed, wearing jewelry is not age specific at all. Kings and queens of all age wear it, especially back in. Yeah, you know, jewelry ain't age specific at all. It's not age specific at all. Right? But your jewelry, as you get older, as you get wiser, as you get more seasoned, you understand, you get your analytics together, your jewelry just upgrade. You know, your jewelry just upgrade. You know, we don't do the young boy jewelry with the big chains and the diamonds and all that crazy looking shit, man. We just do a nice watch. Maybe one chain with no charm on it. You hear me? I've never worn rings. I've always been just a chain and a watch type of guy. Maybe a nice bracelet. You did. I never really got into the rings and all that stuff. Back in the day, some earrings, but I ain't wear earrings so long. My hoes probably done closed up. You feel me? Something light, you know. I'm into stuff now as a grown man. I'm into stuff like, you know, cufflinks. I like getting a nice pair of cufflinks because I like wearing them type of shirts and stuff. You know, I like wearing suits and stuff like that. We about to switch the demo up, suited and booted. You understand? It's about to be, listen here. Oh, man. You feel me? You're supposed to tighten up, man. You know, you're supposed to get more mature. You're supposed to get more seasoned. You know what I mean? As you get older, your jewelry get older. Your jewelry get mature. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here wearing fucking big boy chains that paws hang down to our dick. You know what I'm talking about? Chains with the big cartoonish ass pieces on them and custom pieces on them and shit. You know what I'm talking about? We're just wearing a plain Cuban, maybe a 20, 22 inch, 24 inch at the most. You know what I'm talking about? No charm on it. Plain Jane. You feel me? We ain't doing too much. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't trying to be noticed. Our presence is enough. You gonna smell my cologne though, for sure. That's one thing as you get more mature and seasoned as a man, you know what I'm saying? Where back in the day, I used to collect shoes and jewelry and shit like that. Now I collect cologne. I like to smell good. I like different cologne, different smell goods. You know what I'm talking about? And then, like I say, when you in the limelight like a brother like Jim, you know what I'm saying? Like some of us are, man, you know what I'm saying? So we got to be mindful of the people who pay attention to us, who admonish us, admire us, you know what I'm saying? People who emulate us, you know what I'm talking about, and us sit up there and hold us on a high regard. You know what I mean? We got to be mindful of stuff like that because we don't want to be like, you know, spreading the wrong image or message. Right? And I just think that when it comes to brothers like our brother Jim Jones and like him, these is guys who just never got past the age of 16, 21 at the oldest. You know what I mean? The Jim Jones syndrome. Perpetual young nigga. And one thing you don't ever want to do is become a perpetual young nigga. Right? You don't want to be 43 acting like you're 23, man. That just ain't it, man. I understand the whole concept of being youthful and vibrant and vivacious, you know what I'm saying? Being very virile. You understand what I'm saying? I understand all of that, man. But even all of that's cool at the time. That is cool for you. And when it's that stage in your life. But at some point, late 30s, early 40s, is where we as men need to all the way kick into full man mode. We come into our prime years. These are probably going to be the years where we make the most money we ever made. You know what I'm saying? We done sit here and lived a little bit of life. We done got some life in under our belts. We done have some experiences. At this point, we should know what's right, what's wrong, what is and what's ain't, and what we need to do and what we absolutely need to stop doing. We know all of that as men. Right? When we get around this 40 age, though, after that, them years just, whew, next thing you know, man, you're going to be the oldest young nigga. So, what I mean by all of this is we got to tighten up. This is why we have the show over here on YouTube with A Real Talk Podcast. So y'all brothers can sit up here and tap in with brothers like myself, right? And get soak up as much game as you possibly can to help you navigate and maneuver through this crazy thing we call life. You did? Right? You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones being a perpetual young nigga, like most young niggas, he needs some guidance. At his age of 48, imagine still needing guidance at the age of 48. Right? Imagine being 48, about to be 49 years young. Right? And you still a young nigga. Never too old or too mature to be taught something, to become a student. And that's my motto. That's what I do. Contrary to proper opinion, I don't know everything, and I am always a student. First, before anything. Because in order to teach, you have to be a very, very good student. Right? And that's a fact, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now my brother Capo, man. Capo, what's wrong with you, man? Jim Jones represents a lot of you dudes out there, man. For real, for real. Jim Jones represents a lot of you niggas. Oh, Jim Jones ass niggas. Oh, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Looking ass boy. Right? Like I said, at some point you got to grow up. At some point you got to make a transition. You know what I'm saying? When you're making that transition from being a young nigga, you know, not having a whole lot of responsibilities for the most part, you know what I'm talking about? You know, you've been living under the tutelage of your mom or your parents, you know what I'm saying, for the better part of your life up until that point. You know what I'm saying, man? You need some game about yourself, man. You need to be put up on heavy game, man. You need to be put up on the level, astronomical levels of game so you can sit up here and maneuverate this life as a man. You understand what I'm saying, man? Most of us ain't grew up with no pops in our life to teach us that. Right? Now, I don't know if Jomo had his pops in his life or not. I don't know that. What I do know is that he displays the behavior of a single mama raised ass nigga, right? And just because you was raised by a single mom don't mean you a single mama ass nigga, because I was raised by a single mom. And I'm far from a single mama raised ass nigga. Complete opposite, right? But I was fortunate enough to have my mom and my dad coming up in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they might not have been together, but I still had access to both of them, was involved with both of them. So, you know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, man. Perpetual YN, right? I'm about to open up the panel for y'all, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this perpetual YN thing, man. What y'all think about this? What y'all got to say about this? What's your opinions, thoughts, and views on this? Is Jim Jones the oldest YN? I put that as a question at the top of the show. I hope y'all answered it. I know y'all did. But it's the link right there in the chat if y'all want to come up and spit your game and talk your ish. You did. Y'all know y'all more than welcome to do that, right? Everybody's welcome over here at A Real Talk. We don't do that. Everybody's welcome. As long as you come through respectful and tapping in, showing that love, man, we're going to be cool. You did. Perpetual young nigga. Damn near 50 years old. I know a lot of Jim Jones ass niggas, man. Lots. Too many to even think about, to be honest with you. But when I think about the grown men that I know that display the exact same characteristics, mentality, disposition, everything as a Jim Jones, that just all goes to show me why I don't rock with certain niggas no more. Right? A lot of my wrestling essence to my brother K-Ro, a lot of my brothers homies is perpetual young niggas. Yeah. Appreciate the sentiment. You know, if you know who you are. I used to tell my brother all the time, man, it ain't some niggas, man. That's only like out of all them, man, only such and such and such and such is really your homie for real. The rest of them dudes just around. It's just around. He said it's crazy because the niggas be making good money, but shit still. Oh yeah, you right. Yeah, I'm just have to. Yeah, that's a fact, Dan Patrick. That's a fact. Dan Patrick said it's crazy because them niggas be making good money but still stunning growth. Yeah, still arrested development, stemming from childhood. You know, severe childhood trauma. You know. Yeah, man. Straight like that. Crazy, right? So yeah, man, we is not young niggas. We are grown men, grown black men, grown foundational black American men. Yes, we are. Right? We're not YNs. We ain't thugs. We ain't criminals. We ain't none of that shit, man. They try to paint our young brother Carmelo Anthony like he is a YN. Right? Right? You understand? They try to paint our young brother Carmelo as if he was a thug, as if he's a YN. He don't come from the environment that produces YNs. His mother and father are married to this day, have been his whole life. Man, listen here, man. Crazy stuff, man. You know? Wild as hell. Right? The link is definitely in the chat to anybody who want to come up here and spit their game, talk their shit. Y'all know I'll be opening up the panel to y'all. Y'all come sit up here and voice your opinion. Right? Now, I challenge anybody, and I'm not talking about to be young spirit. I'm not talking about be young as youthful as far as your health and, you know, being in tune with the streets and with the turf as a guy of possible influence that can sit up here and get to a young brother like Carmelo. You understand me, man? Pull his coattail, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sit up there and get him all the way together with some of this gang. You did. Yeah, man. Straight like that. We got to let this whole, you know, young nigga shit go. Let the young niggas have that, man. We ain't young niggas no more, man. Jim, you're not a YN. You're not even an ON. You know what I'm saying? You're not even that, but you is an OG status. You're not an OG, but you definitely OG status. Right? And like I say, man, I know so many Jim Jones ass niggas. It is ridiculous, man. In the joint, you're gonna be locked up with hella niggas like Jim Jones, man. Hella Jim Jones ass niggas. The picture's getting weirder. I see Jones just stepped his bars up, though. He definitely done stepped the bars up. I see him step the bars up. That's could be respected. You know. You know. Right. Shout out to Jimmy, man. You gotta grow up though, man. Tighten up, man. You know, you got a lot of influence, brother. You ain't supposed to be out here looking like a YN, dressing like the YNs, man. Come on, man. You damn near 50, man. You know, you damn near 50, Capo, man. Tighten up, brother. Even I know that. Listen, y'all, even I know that. I know that. As a content creator, citizen journalist, man, I'm in the process of switching everything up. We're about to switch the whole aesthetic up, background. About to be up in here suited and booted. Shout out to my brother Freeze is it. I love Freeze whole setup. Shout out to Freeze. I can see how he took a page from out of Kev's book, Rest in the Essence to Kevin Samuels. A big inspiration to all of us 100% real one men aspiring to bring all this content in a professional way, man. He set the tone and we're going to keep it going, man. My man Freeze setup is fire, man. Plain, simple, grown man, you know, stylish, you know what I'm saying, trendy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that little gold globe he got on his desk. I love that. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're about to take every talk, man. We're about to get into more linear programming, you know what I'm saying? Specific shows, specific topic discussion days, like how I used to do the interviews and all that stuff. We're about to bring the interviews back. We're about to switch the whole demo up, man. We got suited and booted. I got 2 suits in there, tapered up, shirted up. I'm going to think about go get me some shoes this weekend. And I got 3 more suits on the way, man. Custom made, baby. fit only me. You understand me? It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. We're about to take this concept to a whole nother level, y'all. So trust me when and that's why I'm not really going in on as far as like specifics of the apparel because I still wear sneakers, I still wear jeans, I still wear graphic tees. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time you catch me out and about, I'm probably going to be in some sneakers, jeans, and a graphic tee. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But what I have understood, and this is why I'm saying this is another reason why I'm having this show, is that when we're doing this content, if you want to be effective, if you want to have the same and get the same respect as, let's say, the mainstream media, you have to support, or should you say, you have to present your content in that professional type manner. So, what I'm saying? We about to switch the whole demo up, y'all. I'm talking about it's going to be super fire. I can't wait. You feel me? But I understand where Jim coming from on a lot of levels. I ain't gonna perk like I don't. I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be an old nigga, but I'm not gonna be a old nigga. When I get 50, 60, I'm gonna look just like how I look right now, with the exception of maybe some gray. And I'm not touching nothing up. The most I go is the regular enhancements that I get when Mr. Pringles the barber get me crispy. You feel me? I ain't going no further than that. You know what I mean? I'm not about to be out here constantly wearing. I just was having this conversation with a couple of my brothers. We ain't about to be out here. You know what I'm saying? We grown. I'm saying nothing wrong with wearing it because that's from our era. You know what I'm saying? That's from our era, man. We grew up in the era of being fresh. You know what I'm saying? Being fresh is a 90s thing, man, from head to toe. We started that shit. So I can understand why guys my age probably still dress the way we do. J's, Timbs, Air Force Ones, Air Maxes, Gyms, tees, hoodies, leather jackets, denim jackets. Now we got to switch it up to Kohans. We got to switch it up to, you understand what I'm saying? Kenneth Cole. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta step it up to stuff like that, man. Even on the plain Jane casual side. You know what I mean? That's just the type of stuff I be on, man. We gotta get on code. We gotta get on code. And one thing I can say about Jim Jones and niggas like him is they don't ever be on code. Never. You know what I'm talking about? Some dudes like that they is perpetual young niggas. Right? Facts. Shout out to my brother Cut to the Chase TV. Right, shout out to Cut, man. Oh, if it ain't one thing, it's the MF and other, man.
Talking to his girlfriend at a gas station in Chicago. In the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's acting surprised.
Oh my God, man. Y'all niggas is terrible, man. So y'all dudes out here really killing dudes because they try to holler at your girl at the gas station? Such a sad situation.
You know, damn bitch, born rich, ass thick. At the shootout, I hold a blick. Pussy like water and hold a grip.
Oh, I'm so tired of it. Right? Perpetual young niggas, man. We are not YNs, man. We are grown men. Y'all sit up there and grow up and act like it, man. Don't be sitting up here trying to hold on to your glory years, man. That's a young mustache, man. Let it go, man. Supposed to grow, evolve into a grown man. Did y'all hear Jim Jones just say about $250,000 of jewelry around his neck? I don't believe that. But, you know, whatever. Right? You know, just certain stuff you do as a young mustache that you just absolutely do not do anymore. And all of the antics of our brother Jim Jones, Capo, is definitely behavior that we should absolutely not be doing. And now, as far as his business acumen, business savvy, and all of that, that's what we need to be doing. That's what Jim Jones should be talking about. That's the image that the brother should be putting off. I ain't saying he got to be suited and booted. I ain't saying he got to have a 3-piece suit with the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, with the goddamn Bottega Veneta goddamn loafers. For men, I ain't talking about that. Right? Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. First, nah, man, but I rock with Jim Jones to an extent, though, man. But this young nigga thing that he been having going on for like the past 20-something years, man, it just ain't it, man. You feel me? I embrace going into my mid-40s, man, on to my 50s, man. I embrace it. You know what I mean? It's time to get some work done. Prime years. You know, by the time I'm 50, my plan is to not be working, to be fully independent. You understand me? To be fully self-sufficient. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one to me. But yeah, I'm just trying to age gracefully, man. That's why I drink my water. I keep my energy up. I eat as good as I can. You hear me? I don't eat a lot of BS no more. I exercise daily, 4 days a week. You did. I'm sick. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm 6'4" and 234 pounds. So, you know, get your weight up. You know, I just look like a slim guy on camera. It's different when you're in my actual presence, man. You did. You understand me? Do you dig? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share on your social engineering. Right? Crazy. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all did drop the link. I'm guessing nobody wants to come up, which is cool, you know. The link is in the chat. Right? Yeah, man, the link is in the chat. Yeah, so while we got like 12 more minutes left, man, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to come up, you know what I'm talking about? You know, y'all want to come up. My brother, Mr. O, what's happening, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
What's happening, Joe?
Shit, man. About to go live in a few minutes, my damn self.
Okay, we're going to end the show, and then we're going to sit up there and tap in with you. What's going on?
Oh, man, hold on. Let me get myself situated real quick. I got to get my desk and chair shit all situated, bro. Don't mind me.
Go ahead and get yourself together, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and, of course, share on your social engineering. I got my Bredren, my brother from out of that Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, man. My bro, Mr. With the info. What's happening, Joe?
Drillinois, man. Chicago, Drillinois. I mean, Afghanistan, you know.
Okay.
Afghanistan. I was trying to do this little promo video. Well, I already got a promo video. You know, I brought Lady K back. I brought my little AI chick back. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna be kicking off the show again soon.
Okay.
Man. I was trying to export this other video that I just got through finishing touching up. Pop the balloon. Little chick talking about she want to switch it up now, talking about I had my fun. No more scammers, thugs. No, I'm looking for a family oriented guy now. Even though I have a 15-year-old son.
Right.
I'm gonna forever put my foot on these simps and strags and pro blacks and everybody in between's next forever. But F Jim Jones, for me personally, I already did a show and everything, explain my case and whatnot. I think you seen the show too. So F Jim Jones, the oldest young nigga that is existence. Yes. Yes. See, I have a right. I could have a right to be a old young nigga because I was always a old young nigga. I was too smart, too mature for my age in certain cases. So if people start saying like, why you so negative? Why you so immature? Man, shut the fuck up. I'll try to be the good guy, try to be the mature guy. No.
So they gotta earn that shit, huh?
Bro. Like you said, you already over the threshold 40. I'm 30. I'm about to be 39 in November, bro.
Right.
And I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Well,
all you gotta do is be a little bit more. I've been hearing this shit since my teens, bro. My 20s. Just be a little bit more mature. Then I see these same people, not just the women, the same dudes. A little bit north of the age of 40, a little bit under the age of 40, still acting like it's motherfucker 2005, like you said.
Monique was good. Glitch was good. My man Glitch said Jim Wildin. Sit up there and hit that link, Glitch, man. I know you gotta speak. I know you got something you want to speak on this, man. Come on up, man. Y'all ladies, y'all can come up too if y'all want to, man. The link is in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We discussing arrested development, perpetual young nigga syndrome, aka Jim Jones syndrome. You know what I'm talking about? My brother, Mr. O from Chicago, you know, still up in the building. And we having this discussion, man. Now, when it comes to Jim Jones, man, like I say, man, respect to Jim for being prominent and prevalent in the hip hop game, music industry for the past 20, 25, then we're going on 30 years. He's managed to stay relevant. He's managed to stay popping to an extent, keeping his money together, so it seems. Still doing music as he just released the album. And, you know, but all the things outside of that, you know.
Yeah, I'll give him his credit. I'll give him credit.
You guys, Mr. O, let me say what I'm gonna pass to you, bro. I'm just saying we can sit up here, we're gonna blaze and roast Jim for being the cornball lame fuck nigga that he is. But at the same time, we ain't gonna sit up here and just playing like he just this all around fuck nigga. I mean, the nigga has remained very prominent, very relevant, very sustained, very you know what I'm saying, consistent, if you would, to some extent. In this game, he been here, so we gotta give respect.
He put a lot of things into pop culture, bro. Hey, I still to this day, even though I don't mess with the Scud, I still to this day, man, when I get fired up and I say I want to put my hands on somebody, I say I'm still koofy smacking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Jim Jones did come up with that. He did come up with the koofy smacking.
Yeah,
I gotta say that.
The rock star with him and Jewels, I was rocking that type of style.
Everybody was, man.
He's fleet. Look, he is really fleet. I give him credit. He is a trendsetter on the fashion tip of, you know what I'm saying? He kind of dabbled a line of metrosexual shit like Kanye, but he still not keep it down to earth and gully though that any other regular nigga could wear it.
Right. You seen that video with him? You seen that video with him and Kanye was showing Kanye clothes and shit. And then Kanye went to that interview with academics and talk about that nigga Jim Jones said you broke ass.
Man, Kanye, man. Shout to the South Side, man. Shout to the South Side.
That nigga Ye crazy, man. Nah, but
That
my
nigga
man
in the
Glitch is in the
though.
building. Glitch, what's happening, man?
What up, Bredren? How y'all doing, man?
What's cracking, Glitch?
Beautiful, man. I'm feeling beautiful, man. We got my brother Glitch the Guarantee in the building. Glitch, man. You know, we have conversations of this nature every now and again amongst us. So, you know what I'm saying? Glitch is, no, Glitch ain't really Damion's the youngest, for real. Right? Or you and Damion around the same age?
Yeah, we around the same age. I think I'm a little bit older than Damian.
A little older, yeah. Because you already 40, right?
Yep. About to
You
be
just
41
40
in a couple weeks.
You said, yeah, you be 41 in a couple weeks, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Glitch, man. So, you know, all my homies basically, with the exception of Damo, man, 40 plus. You dig? And,
damn, man, us millennials getting old, man. Well, we was just the first kids, man. What the hell?
Hey, like I said, at some point, like I said, y'all brothers, man, Glitch and Mr. At some point, we make that transition from being a young nigga to a grown man.
No,
listen, Jim Jones said he want to be a young nigga forever.
That's how
he want to be. Or my fault. He wants to be a young man forever. Mr. O, what you? I want to get your take on that, man.
Well, all right. So check my.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
All right, we're gonna go to Mr. O, and then we're gonna go to you, Glitch.
See, I was born an old man, Verge. See, I didn't really have a childhood. I was basically no, man. Look, don't laugh.
I know you saying some real shit. I'm just not laughing, but you know what I mean.
Like,
it's funny because it's true.
Even when I was young, people always looked to me like I was supposed to be the voice of reason. I don't know, maybe because I had an old looking face, or I just had like an older disposition, and it ain't helped that I was always the biggest person in class too. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I couldn't do certain things, get away with certain things, because it's always put upon me that I had to be the mature person, despite the fact I was an effing kid. Even with look, I got Gen X homies, right? They still to this day, bro. Still to this day, still think I'm their age. They think I'm 45 or 46 already. And I had to remind them, I said, no, I was a bad kid hanging around with y'all grown behinds, bro. I was 13, 14. Y'all was already 21, 22. And the reason being, because I couldn't hang with people my age because they was too goofy. Like now. Jim Jones. See, like Glitch said in the comment section, I know a lot of guys that jumped off the porch early. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of them niggas in my family. You know what I'm saying? Once you start getting, and goes for the bras too, once you start getting a lot of steam, a lot of motion coming your way at a young age, and you know what I'm saying, and that's the wave. Pretty much everybody. Once you start seeing, oh, this is what grown folks is. This is what grown really means. You won't grow out of that until you like literally on a double ARP card. The calcium start develop on your neck and your joints and that thing. Off the rod start kicking in. Then you want to go ahead and say, oh, you know what? I think I go ahead, grow up now, settle down. You know what I'm saying? I'm knocking on 60. It's been a fun run, bro. I'll pass the mic.
All right, Glitch.
Yeah, man.
Let's get your take, bro.
All right, so you know what I'm saying. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna shout out to Jim. You know what I'm saying, because I definitely saw Jim's development and seen him come up, and you know what I'm saying, I rock with Jim's music. You know what I'm saying. But it comes to a point. You know what I'm saying, and what I mean by that is, like it comes to a point in time where it's just like you gotta like why not enjoy, you know what I'm saying, like the success that you've had, and you know what I'm saying, the run that you've had, and the growth in your music, you know. Jim's the only one his age that's doing what Jim is doing.
Well, him and Ross.
As far as industry hip hop goes, you know.
Well, now him and Ross, and Jeezy, and Gucci.
Okay, they may be doing that, but not to the extent that Jim's doing. And what I mean by that is like it's a difference because those people that you named, if we was to ask a question, you know what I'm saying, you probably wouldn't say they was YNs. But if we ask,
maybe corny, maybe lame.
Yeah, but if we ask about Jim Jones, we gonna say, oh yeah, he just an old YN. You know what I'm saying? He an old nigga trying to be a YN. You know?
Well, I don't know about. I see out of them three though, I'm about to go ahead and go with Gucci though. Now Gucci, he might not proclaim to be a YN, but that nigga had the tendency of a YN.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, Gucci? Well,
I think Gucci made that transition, man, and you know he really obscure. He stayed out the way, and you know just doing him thing. You know, I think when I see Gucci doing this thing, I don't see YN shit. I just see Gucci shit, just Gucci. But it's evolved though. You know, it's evolved.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like I just feel like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, Jim could do what he want, act how he want, believe that he's gonna be young forever, or you know what I'm saying. It is what it is, but
I put Jim Jones and Fabulous in the same category, but the thing is, Jim Jones really won't be a YN.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Jim Jones, like, you know what I'm saying, like Bert was saying, he, you know what I'm saying, he definitely in the community. You know what I'm saying. He got reach with the youth out there, but you know what I'm saying. It's other stuff that come with that, like as much influence as he has. You know what I'm saying. Um, You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, some of these kids, the way they grow up out there in New York City, you know what I'm saying, boroughs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying, what I feel like he's just like making, you know what I'm saying, that lifestyle cool with them as if, you know what I'm saying, like he's their age. You know what I'm saying? But he's like half their age. You know what I'm saying? He's older than half their age. You know what I'm saying? Like most of these young dudes out here, you know what I'm saying, that look up to him or whatever. Um,
Which? Yo, Bliss, what happened? Oh, Bliss went out. Mr. O, you there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. You went out for a second, Bliss.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. But nah, I was just saying, you know, like when does it get tired? Like when does he get tired of, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, like Father Time undefeated, you know what I'm saying? So
Defeated, Jack.
at some point, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, just I mean, yeah, when does it get tiring? I mean, this is just coming from me, you know what I'm saying? Like I've traveled all over this country 100 times over. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the biggest nightclubs. I've been King of Diamonds and I've been to all of any place you think of that's popping in the United States. I've been there several times. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the Aria in Vegas, and you know what I'm saying. Combined, me and my homies get a section for 4,500. You know what I'm saying? So I done did all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like now, like it's like I couldn't picture myself going into a club. Now I ain't saying there's something wrong with that or partying or whatever you want to do, but you know, for me it's like I was burnt out on doing that. Like it's burnt out after a while, you know what I'm saying? You get older, you got kids you trying to raise and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Other things are just more important than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to Jim because you know what I'm saying, he definitely be in the community, he definitely, you know what I'm saying, do give backs and he definitely you know what I'm saying, try to help the community the way he can, but you know what I'm saying, like it's making them kind of look corny. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know, man. But that's my take on the whole Jimmy situation. But at some point in time, that shit got to get tiring, dog.
Yeah,
that shit got to get tiring.
That's a fact, and I totally 100% agree with you on that, man. You know what I'm talking about? that's the main reason why I'm doing this show, because I know, you know, there's a lot of us guys out here who 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? We come from a certain, and we were raised in a certain area, growing up in the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? And then we can go into the 2000s. We can remember when DISSECT first came out, and now 2025, we can see the elevation, the evolution of somebody like Cam. You know what I'm saying? Who, like I say, if it wasn't for Cam, we would never know who Jim Jones was.
That's a fact.
We wouldn't know who none of them niggas is, to be honest with you. And I just be thinking to myself, like, man, these dudes don't even be giving Fleet his damn credit. Uncasa do. You know, 40 Cal do. Everybody you see that JR, they all give Cam his piece, but you don't never hear Jim Jones or Jewels giving Cam his pop.
Yeah, because they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? How he you know what I'm saying? Jim just gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta humble himself and remember where he came from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jim ain't got nobody telling you to chill. You know what I'm saying?
He's Jomo though. If he humble himself, he gonna be Jomo, and that's exactly who he being. See, that's Jim Jones, Jomo.
That's what he need to be, because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He took Max B style.
Yeah. Oh, swag. Then he took Stack Bundle style.
Yeah.
Jack Wrestling has Stack Bundle.
True life too.
Everybody who he was ever connected to or close to, you know,
or had beef with, or had beef with. You heard what Cameron said. Yeah, he found it funny that you get into with Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? You be beefing on online or anything, but you catch him in the street. You know what I'm saying? Y'all become buddy.
Right. Gotta say that, man. Gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I named this show "We Are Not YNs" because we ain't, man. Mr. OUB 40 here soon, man.
Hey, man.
You ain't no young nigga no more, man.
Hey, shit, the way they tell me, I ain't been one in 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, after 35, man, when you hit that 35, man, that KD number, man, they look, the YN start calling you Unc, or big. You don't be big no more. You be Unc, which I ain't really got no problem with it. I ain't really on a problem with, because I was already somebody's uncle already. You know what I'm saying? Familiar, but now everybody in the damn street call me, hey, yo, what's up, Unc? What, big Unc? Like, okay, all right. So the chicks around my age, the chicks around my age don't want to look at me, don't want to talk to me. The ones that are older than me and younger than me want to go ahead and holler at me. That's just the craziest thing, bro.
What was you saying, Glitch?
No, I was just saying, shit, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I ended up turning on this game. I was watching the game and missed my motherfucking.
Who winning the game?
Knicks up 2 with 22 seconds left.
Say what?
The Pacers?
Yep.
They're playing at Indiana?
No, they're playing in New York.
Okay.
Hey, yo, speaking of, hey, bro. So, you know, Miles Turner, the center, right? So why they caught Buddy the other day, right, on the sideline with the rest of the team? I guess they was not playing, but they was in their street clothes. Yo, why fam look just like Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer, Men on Films and Living Color, bro? I swear these.
Hey yo,
I swear, bro. These now, I'd rather be a YN than be a YG.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Jim ain't got no homies. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies. Because if my homies see me out acting like that, they'd be like, bro, you wildin'.
Acting the fuck out of crazy. And we'd have been had a motherfucking intervention on this nigga. The group
what kind of intervention would you have, though? I mean, I do got, you know what? I gotta do a skit on that, man. We gotta do an intervention of an OG trying to detox him for being a YN. I gotta do that damn skit now.
Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
Hey, yo, I gotta jump down, man. I gotta do my own stream now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get your show fired up, man. We'll tap in when we end up over here, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, Mr. O, with the info, my Joe from Chicago. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can get in contact with you and all that, man. Oh, he already dropped out. All right. Glitch, go ahead and leave him with your last words before we get up out of here, man.
Nah, man. Shout out to the chat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who came through, you know what I'm saying, tapped in. This little topic been going around for a little minute, man. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? He his own person and he gonna do what he wanna do and feel how he wanna feel. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do wrap up on Friday and then we're back to E&E Tuesday.
You already know what it is, man. Speaking of Friday night wrap up, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna be fired tomorrow though. This what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow though, y'all. Ladies night, you already know Thursday night is ladies night. And we're gonna get straight to it. You did smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, of course. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we're going to be discussing tomorrow for ladies' night, though, y'all. And I wonder if y'all heard about this story, man. This is crazy. I wonder if you heard about this. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about our young sister. You understand me? Adriana Smith, man. Medical negligence at its finest. You know, y'all heard about Adriana Smith? Yeah, we're going to get into that tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tap in, walk with us, man. Listen, man, we are not YNs. Those days are over with. You know, 40 plus. That's when you ain't on status till you 40 plus. You know what I'm talking about? But we ain't YNs, though, man. We used to be. We grown men now, man. At some point, you're going to have to make that transition from being a YN to being a grown man. You did. You can't be both. You can't be both. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You already know what it is. E&E every day, all day, no days off. We ain't YNs, y'all. We ain't YNs, man. At this point in age in life, we black kings, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share social engineer. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. What?
Not necessary. What question is? Strange hat.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact tag team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add green. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. The girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopy. Caught him on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around seek the heat like 10 mini blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep my
things.
grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, should be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get to use the whole. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings.